well as Farsa, EVOS Legends have the answer in their composition. And with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2 of match number 1 between EVOS as well as Alter Ego. Will Alter Ego go down 2-0 against EVOS, or will they make difference here in this particular game?
I thought you were going to go do the thing. Welcome
thing?
to Mobile Legends, the line when you enter Mobile Legends.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Pretty accurate, 99.
Smash them.
Yeah, there you go. Gotta add in the smash them here, but early on, Dreams opting to actually help Psychots cut the wave, which is great because it gives him level 2 very early on. More XP to play with means that Taz will have much more room to play in the jungle department on the Cho that's a bit weaker in clear-wise, and that's the curveball as well. You don't expect Dreams to have the Breath of the Ocean that early on.
Alright, let's see here. I guess Rizal and Udo really respects the crowd control potential coming from EVOS Legends. 2 purifies Alter Ego on our top side. Dreams and Bronze trying to poke Rizal, but it seems like now not much action just yet.
Still stickering, still confident. Meanwhile, in the mid side here, so much emphasis, right, on mid lane control, but Rossi is actually the one to get taken quite low here. But the Talent's prediction, oh, you joined the dark side.
Okay.
You joined the Pop Wulong side.
Yeah,
He's
alright.
the dark side, it's not Alter Ego.
Yeah, but you know, okay, sure. I actually like the draft still. EVOS Legends, they're really proving me wrong here with their crazy execution. But Alter Ego,
Oh, Psychots level 3,
way.
not level
No
4
way.
just yet here.
Wow.
Oh, he survives, but no, Kids takes the first blood. Taz a little bit late to the party, but Alter Ego responding back in game 2.
I like how you countered your own statement.
yeah,
You're
I
like,
did.
with this prediction, Evil's proved me wrong, and then Alter Ego comes back into the game
Yeah,
with
they're
a
like,
pick-up.
don't worry, Miracle, we got you.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay, let's see. Turtle fight. Guess now Taz visible. Oh, flicker while charge connecting on towards one. Psychots will connect on towards Udo, but the turtle will fall to the hands of Alter Ego. Psychots stunned. Good disengage. Spheres dive as a defense. Fly will try to provide field, but Ijumi is securing the kill. Another one goes down, and it's going to be a trade. A pie for Taz.
And meanwhile, Carrie's just farming up a storm there in the enemy jungle, Miracle.
Oh, wow. Again, Brands, what an annoying gold laner to face off against, right? If you're Alter Ego, you're Rizal, you're thinking, hey, I picked the Herod to 1v1 you. 1v1 me, scrub, but Brands just is in the enemy jungle farming. He's a jungler at this point, taking a gold buff too. And it's great because he times it so well where he doesn't miss the cannon minion, the actual gold minion here. He misses a few of the caster minions, but it's all good. It's all fine and dandy, and because of that, EVOS Legends, despite being a kill down, are actually just very little behind of Alter Ego.
I'm wondering whether or not Alter Ego Esports will be picking up on his rotations, because if they do stand a chance. But wait a minute.
4v1. Taz immediately taken down with the combination from Alter Ego Esports. Very good proactiveness from their side.
Yeah, one of the reasons I went for Alter Ego was obviously the gold lane I mentioned, but secondly, it was just the jungle matchup and the mid lane prio that Alter Ego will mostly have because of the Farsa having a bit more mobility compared to the Valentina. Valentina, you know, makes up for that with her creativity, with the ultimate, but that's about it. Alter Ego have a lot more to say in the map early on. So what they need to do is capitalize on the fact that they have this early lead and they have these early heroes to work with. Because if EVOS Legends weather the storm, Brands is going to be really scary late game.
I mean, with that in mind, Alter Ego Esports, they're not that far ahead of EVOS Legends. So even if you're saying that Udil has like that slight edge with the mobility, and they need to capitalize over, EVOS Legends are doing a really good time of even preventing that from happening. They don't have that much more map control, as you can see here, the setup for the turtle.
4 members already in that vicinity, and EVOS responds with a 5-man setup. Let's see here, Pi joining a little bit too late. Feather airstrike, wall charge flicker connects. Turtle will fall to the hands of Taz. Rossi now taking a lot of damage, will go down. Dreams in the backside, Purify pops from Udil, but Cyclops is in that area. Rizal finds Kids. Cyclops securing the kill. 2-member down. Another favorable trade for the White Tigers.
Pi did his best, right? He saw that wild charge try and alleviate the pressure that EVOS Legends were giving onto them. He tried. Unfortunately, the Whoa, 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 okay. Eventually, the follow-up wasn't there just yet, but EVOS Legends, even then, still able to capitalize over that team fight.
Seems like the turret will collapse top side. So Alter Ego Esports, even though they lost that trade, they got some slight compensation. Mirko, though, I got a question. Pi building C Halberd, is that wise?
It's somewhat wise, right? It's kind of wise. You want to go damage with the high and dry emblem you already went for. That's a lot of early aggression already. So you want to try to build on that with the Sea Halberd up against Psychots, who's able to sustain a lot of your burst damage. So I understand why he went for that pretty early on. I want to talk a little bit about how that team fight went on, though, because Hijome, in the last 2 skirmishes, have always prioritized the wild charge. I think that's been amazing. He doesn't go for the feather airstrike. He doesn't go for these damaging abilities. He instead just goes for CC, which sets up the team so well and creates so much space, because like you saw earlier, it just forced a response from Pi, going for the wild charge, not to Brands, but instead to help the other members of the team who got knocked up, therefore giving Brands so much more room to play with.
Did you see Brands' item? He already has the golden staff.
Yeah,
He's a fast man.
Oh, that's so quick.
He's an annoying fast man.
He really is. And right now, it doesn't seem like Alter Ego Esports have a particular answer to it. You can see even Brands rotating to the bottom side now that he was able to kind of win it in the top side. But both teams, they're going to start rotating once again on that turtle.
Let's see here. Taz already poking Pi here. Soaking a lot of damage. Forced to use the flicker. Alter Ego, take a look at Psychots. The dragon is coming. Feather airstrike on towards Bronze. Not much connection. But take a look at the backside. Psychots wreaking havoc on towards Udil. Will fall though. And now Alter Ego looking for the re-engage slowly but surely as EVOS Legends finally lost a trade.
Dreams used her entire combo wombo on Pi. Was that a mistake, or was that, you know, there's an answer behind that?
I think that was great, because Pi is the only real answer to the wild charge that Hijome has, but they overcommitted.
Okay, Taz now jumping in, a mistake, but Kids will take the turtle. Tals will follow the process, as well as Brands, and now Dreams is gonna be next in the chopping block. Not much. Not anything that he can do. I might be wrong though. No Petrify. No. 3 members is on this guy. And Dreams will just buy enough time for perhaps a clear in the top side.
Wow, again, I do want to talk about this, right? It was EVOS Legends overcommitting and then doubling down on the fact that they already lost Psychots. Okay, back again, let's rewind to when the Grok was forced to flicker out. That was already such a good play, but they're already looking for another up top here. Okay, they decide to disengage. They decide to let me talk here. So, okay, Hijome was able to steal the wild charge. The only reason that EVOS Legends need to dump on Pi and to need to force that flicker out is because that's the only response to his own wild charge. Now, after that engage, Pi flickered out. He was super low. He had to recall, and Alter Ego already conceded the turtle. But EVOS, instead of going for the turtle, they went for a fight. Psychots dives into tier 2, gets punished, and then Alter Ego has the man advantage. EVOS still overcommits for some reason, and that's the reason Alter Ego now have come back fully. You can see in the gold lead department as well, Brands was super ahead of the pack, but because of that fight earlier, Harith is able to come back pretty fast. He's only 100 gold behind, and if you're a Harith, you're gonna love this, right? The Holy Crystal built up, and this is your power spike. This is where Alter Ego can start to take the shots.
Here, I mean, item-wise, it's still standard. Nothing much apart from that Sea Halberd item. First item for Pi. Now, with this lead, Alter Ego Esports, all Dreams. Perfect Purify from Udil, but now he might be punished. 3 members is on him, and Dreams with a wrong target there. Now, Alter Ego lost a turret. This might be a re-engage from Alter Ego. EVOS are running for the heals as they are waiting for Psychots. Misses that. I'm offended, and now the Lord is up, so both teams need to be careful. Oh, a re-engage now. Rossi will take a lot of damage, but EVOS Legends now needs to be careful because Shaman Force is there. Alter Ego, both teams here just trading punches.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trade there. It was actually Pi for Dreams, and interestingly enough, they still wanted to engage once again, realizing that Ryzel already hit that power spike, and you can already feel the damage coming through, the burst DPS from his abilities. But looking at the goal differences, like you mentioned, Mirko, it's catching up.
Psychots, he went in for that fight, overcommitted, and you can see just the gold now. Let's see, Gotti.
Kits will have that Lord comfortably. EVOS Legends will have no compensation whatsoever. Alter Ego Esports building a healthy lead.
2,000 gold lead now. Instantly traded back for them. Alter Ego, they played it really well. I mean, did you really think that that previous team fight was an overcommitment by Psychots? Isn't that his main role? Isn't that his main goal as a Yuzong to try and prevent Udil from popping up the feather airstrike? I felt the reason of that was maybe the setup of the team fight wasn't that perfect, the way that they weren't able to follow up on his initiation. I'm not really sure. What do you think here?
His initial initiation was good. That's what I think, right?
Yeah.
When Pi was already low, you want to try to put more pressure on the rest of the team. But again, the turtle was conceded. They should have just went for the turtle. They kept on going, and sure, he was able to cancel the feather airstrike, but he was so far isolated away from the team without a petrify. And Udil was able to maneuver under the tier 2, yet he still overcommitted inside the tier 2. Taz, again, also, speaking of overcommitment, what is this?
Until play occurred earlier, Mataz will try to escape. Will try to
fancy
juke.
feet.
The
Fancy
feather
feet.
airstrike, he can juke, but
Oh,
not the
no.
Shaman Force, as Taz
No
will
way.
Oh, okay.
that way of dragon. Of course, Harith will secure the kill, buying time for his team to take down the lower top side.
Again, it's super interesting, right? I say overcommitment, someone on the map always decides to follow through with what I say. And yeah, that's Taz down. Luckily for him, there's no neutral objective to actually take for Alter Ego, but they will certainly be able to take something back. That's the capitalization of this composition that's built really well to actually siege down turrets and boom.
Oh, Pi flicker wall charge. Take a look at the wombo combo. 5 ultimates, almost 5 ultimates popped there for just one member now. They're looking to siege in the base turret as Taz
Not
will
like
be
that.
the next one to fall. Bronze to outside, and take a look at the double. Psychots here with the Dragon Forward will find Rysel with the help of
Oh,
Dreams, but Psychots will fall here as Alter
No way.
Ego. What?
Psychots?
No, he hasn't fallen.
Wait,
what? Oracle! The Oracle! Stop this guy as Alter Ego finally take this guy down.
Anti-mage vibes, a miracle. We haven't seen it in a long time. But Psychots, even though he got taken out at the end, he bought so much time for his team to stay in the game. If he couldn't make that play, that would have been GG for EVOS Legends.
No, it would have been completely over. You're right. My goodness gracious, that was brilliant. I thought it was just a desperate Hail Mary play here, but Psychots, at this point, you really gotta appreciate the mechanical display this man had, just sidestepping almost everything, getting sustained back up, jumping back in, again, dying in the end, but baiting so much of the resources and buying so much time for the team that it ends up saving the team instead of being a bad thing with him dying. And now, they're actually gonna be able to contest for the next Enhanced Lord. Alter Ego still have the advantage, but look at how Brands is positioned here.
See, Taz already opening up vision, providing visible members. Concealed play though. Is this the right target? Psychots immediately popping.
Oh,
that
Brands.
Brands is in the backside here looking for the back
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
door.
whoa, whoa.
There's no way,
Ordeal
right?
Wings by
my God.
wings. Take a look at this as now Brands will not be able to find the base, but Taz will fall in the process. Rossi now gets stunned. He gets taken down in the hands of Brands. Oh, Brands is free.
Whoa.
They stop this guy, kids. Will be the next one to fall. Luckily, there is an immortal as Alter Ego and EVOS Legends will recollect here in minute number 14.
This game got way more exciting from game number 1. What is going on? Alter Ego Esports and EVOS Legends, they are throwing punches. Unfortunately, the way that EVOS Legends cleared it, they were visible on the map, and Alter Ego Esports were able to pick it up. But on top of that, EVOS, they have a Lord marching down that mid side.
Look at the build here, right? Okay, so initially, that was just a crazy macro move that EVOS Legends made. I love the way they actually tackled that fight. They know that they are at a disadvantage. If they go for a 5v5, it's too much of a gamble. Because if, let's say, Alter Ego still end up getting the Lord, it's just EVOS Legends conceding and not getting anything back. So they decided to trade. Other members, all the other 4 members went in to try to distract. Meanwhile, Brands, it was a split push threat, but mainly it was a trade. That was the main reason as to why Brands was going in the mid lane. Because at least, even if we concede the Lord, we get the mid lane turret, base turret, mind you, that is going to be giving so much more pressure back to EVOS Legends. Now, all they need to do is clear out the Lord, and they're going to be all good. They have more pressure to play with anyways. And I want to point out the fact that Brands built the Endless Battle. So there's going to be more true damage even to play around with here, which is interesting because we don't usually see this. We see maybe more Wind Natures. There's no defensive items. He did not go for a single defensive item, which is, again, super duper interesting. He just went for some magic defense moods, and in the end, he went for Windtalker Endless Battle. This is a very risky move from Brands, but I think it might end up paying off.
Hopefully, right? That's like best case scenario because we saw how much damage that Feather Airstrike landed onto Brands. He was able to get out of that in perfect time before that second hit, that second meteor hit. But if he didn't, if he was struggling with something else and he got caught in that Feather Airstrike, GG for EVOS Legends.
Yeah.
We'll see exactly how his item build actually pays off for EVOS Legends, or whether or not it will actually be the reason why they lose this game. But right now, Alter Ego Esports, they're already looking for a setup onto EVOS Legends, but Rossi, he misses. Well, I guess he's checking the bush, right?
Yeah, he's testing, perhaps, hopefully, well,
Trying to catch Natalia.
perhaps, oh.
That was the previous game, and on their own team.
Yeah, okay, a lot of defensive item here, the defensive items here built, Dominance and as well as Athena. So now I guess EVOS Legends are going to play responsibly as the Lord will spawn in the next 8 seconds.
Oh.
6 seconds.
Brands is an assassin.
He is.
That's what he is doing right now. He is hunting Pi down. He is hunting a tree down. He does not like nature. But it's fine because right now, look at the other side of the map. They're playing the cross map super well, and this is, again, due to the flexibility of EVOS Legends' draft. Alter Ego, they have a solid draft. I picked them because they have a solid teamfight draft, early game draft, but when it comes down to the late game, why EVOS Legends have an advantage isn't because of the hero power, just the hero power. It's mostly because it's so flexible and they have so many independent lanes that can play, and look at the split push threat again.
Yeah, take a look at Cyclops flanking. Purified Pops and Pi. It's going to be first one to fall as Cyclops now taking 3 members. Ta securing the Lord as Brands is just re-hitting it from the backside. And take a look at the pressure and damage. Udil popping something here in the backside. Gets the sun on towards Dreams though. 4 men is still alive here from side of Alter Ego. They will look for the defense.
What? Wait. EVOS Legends, okay, they're waiting for the Lord, right? Because this is their perfect chance. They played that so well. What they were missing in that previous attempt, they were able to fix in this attempt. And this is looking like a disaster for Alter Ego.
Again, why EVOS Legends have the better late game comp and why we're always saying that here in this game is because of the independent laners constantly pushing the waves, and they're doing exactly what they did in game number 1, pushing the mid lane first, trying to bait out some abilities, and that's exactly what they do. Alter Ego have used a whole lot of resources. Let's see if EVOS Legends can capitalize, because I don't think in this case they can. I think what we need to be talking about is Alter Ego, they have a better late game comp when it comes to team fighting. Just team fighting playing out. In terms of wave manipulation, Yuzong is way more better in a solo lane later stage up against the Grok, who is made to just team fight and wow.
Brands
there,
and take a look at Taz being the first one to fall. Odin on the backside though, caught by Dreams.
Way.
Oh, no,
take a look at Brands. He's almost gets away with that, but take a look at the defense from Alter Ego. 4 men, and they managed to win their defense.
Oh, overcommitment by Brands there. It was perfect position for that flicker wild charge, and he was the one to get hit. Fortunately enough, EVOS Legends did come and try to defend him, even though he did get taken down. But if that wasn't the case, man, Alter Ego Esports, they opened that up really well.
What a play by Pi. Just when I was saying his name too, again, he's a very good team fight threat. Yeah, he's a very good team fight threat. Okay, I mean, it was a good thing. I said he's a team fight threat. He's not really a lane threat in the later stage of the game, and that's exactly what he utilizes, flickering forward and not hesitating. And I think that's what the main problem has been for Alter Ego in their first 3 games, in their first 2 matches, right? They have been hesitating a whole lot when they go and try to execute these plays. The Alter Ego I know from season 8 to 10 is the Alter Ego that just goes in. They go in. They don't care. It all comes down to their instincts.
We'll see.
Oh, kids here, face checking on towards Dreams. Oh, the damage from Brands. Oh, the wall charge misses though. Dreams will be the target and he gets taken down. Take a look. Oh, never mind. He is not down. Psycho to the backside. Gets the Winter Suspension for Udil, but take a look at the taunt. Psycho's Furious Dive gets taken down. Rizel now might be next. Let's take a look at the Shaman Force. Oh my goodness. Hijume in the backside will not fall just yet, as Hijume is actually going to be the one taking the kill. Dreams will fall in the process, and now it's going to be 3-4-4 for the members from both teams.
Oh, that wasn't a good game for EVOS Legends. That wasn't a good team fight. I think they were kind of split. They were still trying to do the same thing that they did with Bronze, trying to push in that mid lane. But Alter Ego Esports, they were so good in the team fight. They were actually able to zone Brands away and even prevent him from getting a kill, as Brands was late into the team fight. Do you think he should have just committed to that mid lane?
I don't think so, because Udo already recalled, and that's the reason he had to, stop his push. But again, we're so used to seeing the backdoor plays happen successfully that we're not used to seeing this when it actually fails and it becomes a wrong call, because EVOS Legends could have easily won that team fight if Brands was there to follow it up. It was a wrong call, simply put, by EVOS Legends to send Brands into the mid lane. But now you can already see Brands having to respect Alter Ego for their team fighting damage, mainly their magic damage. Selling his boots, by the way. He didn't sell one of the offensive items, he sold his boots to get the Athena shield. So he is going to have less mobility, but it all comes down to how the rest of EVOS Legends actually play around him, and Brands is still able to escape from the I'm offended.
Oh, Dreams of Maxify connects on towards Rizel. That's a huge petrify. Brands picking up a kill. And now EVOS Legends will find the Lord, possibly the last Lord push that they needed to secure the series.
How did he see that? How did he dodge away from that I'm offended? I mean, like, you don't hear it anymore, right, from the bush? But he had like the sense that he needed to jump out in that split second, and that was the most important call of today, I would say. Preventing him from getting picked off, even getting the Lord as well as getting a kill from Alter Ego Esports. Brands is just beautiful in this game.
He is very beautiful in this game here. And with the Immortality bot, I think he sold the Athena shield for this one. It's a good buy. Mid lane evolved Lord Gunny.
Oh, Wave Dragon. Oh, one charge on towards 3. And that's the perfect setup for EVOS Legends to secure the series. 2-0 as Alter Ego Esports will suffer their second loss in the season.
Third time 2-0 for EVOS Legends. They are going on a rampage this season. Very similar to last season. We saw a similar thing from them in Leg 1. Let's see if EVOS Legends can stay consistent this time.
It's another 2-0 loss for Alter Ego, another 2-0 victory for EVOS Legends. Literally two teams.